Bzzzt. Hey. Bzzzt. Bzzzt. Hey. Hey, they're hiding data. Hey, data's missing. Data is missing. Good evening, folks. It's 22:38 on the 20th day, 11th month, 2022. And, well, as you see what's going on here, we got a bit of data hiding going on. Well, we got a bit of beaming going on. Look at here around from Learmonth Station. Going on right now. This great big pulse. I told you these stations had to come full on to pin that moisture in the north. They was going to have to go full on across most of the nation on the south half to pin this north. And I find a suspicious amount of missing data over this afternoon when I was watching your radars coming on and then going off non-existently, right? They ain't even back on yet. So there's a lot of missing data, and that's not cool because it's on other sites. And then I got evidence of the pulsing that went on over here, direct evidence in the clouds themselves. So they've gone full on. It's beaming like fuck. The wicked glitches are meeting in the west. And here's some evidence of the beaming here. If I want to see if I can run this, you'll see some pulses here. You'll have to excuse that ad. I just seen this site. I'm not too keen on it, actually. Look at the pulse here between Headland and Broome. So let that load a minute. It'll go a bit quicker. Because if they're going to turn a radar off, we're going to have to look at things different ways. All right, look at the pulsation waves coming off. Look at the beams here. Give that a moment to load again. Some bombs going off there. See the beams here in that lighter blue? You would definitely see the waveform there. And when I went on SatView, you could see it out here between Broome and them. So you could see visibly that the wicked glitch, as you see going on all over here, frying away, pulsating beams, right? Let's go down the coast a little bit, down to Learmonth, pulsations. There's Dampier, frying in the middle. So we have got full line beaming along this entire coastline, as verified not only with that's pulsing in a circle as well, all the way up your entire coast. We have evidence of geoengineering, but the last one's not as full line. So the moisture's actually coming in up at the top. So if we come over here and look, you could see the pulses between these stations from here down to here. That's where that was going on. And this pulse here is more evident here as I come down here. You see the wave right here? Circle around Exmouth. Totally getting fried. Total evidence of geoengineering. Pinning this moisture here north. Making sure the rains occur in this corridor here. Because from here to here, these beams have made this pretty much a no-go zone. There's a wall of EMF here. You ain't getting past it. You ain't getting past this. There's no way for it to come in. Totally blocked off. Slight flow can come through between these two beams here. Maybe that's why we're seeing a cloud there, but they shut it down. It ain't gonna be much. Mamma Mia over here. And we got another one, Monkey Mia. Yeah, is that where the monkey's uncles are from? Is Monkey's Uncle Island out there somewhere? Who knows? My gosh, look at the fryings they got over here. Hey, Rattlade, how you rattling? You rattling over there? Boy, did you get fried. But this won't be the best image for that. Look at the Kembams off the coast of Newcastle. Being done by the men in high castles. That was a bizarre show. I never would have guessed that ending, so I'm not going to spoiler it. Look at the rain of chem bombs headed across the Tasman Sea into this massive crap that's going to impact New Zealand. These are all bombs. That's sickness mix parading down. Cascading sickness mix. Na 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 na. Can you see the sickness mix go by? Can you see it up in the sky? A boom, 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 boom. So that's not doing what I was hoping. I was hoping I could advance in one frame. But it's not as cooperative as my other ones. My God, look at that. Look at how many thousands and thousands of chemtrails there are in the sky here. Thousands. Thousands of chemtrails over here off the coast of New Zealand. There sure is plenty over the Bay of Plenty. Look at the boom boom plum right here. That's a plum. We might slow this down a little bit. See if we could track something. See how it ended up. Weird clouds here. No, not that keen on this site. But I showed it just because it was matching up the data. Pulsation waves. Bzzz, getting fried, getting fried. The ding-dongs are using the wicked glitch again. She's riding her broom hard. And boy, is Darwin in the eyeballs of the geoengineers. And are you going to cap it inside this zone that I'm circling? Right here, the sky is boiling. They're clearing the chem now. See that wave going underneath? Boom. Pulsing, pulsing. Getting the rains, getting the rhythm going. Setting the reverberation of the atmosphere up. Perfect for causing a storm. Not too fast, not too slow. And then she comes. We had Nibiru and Jabiru. Right, this is where the pro-vaxxer capital maybe of the world at Jabiru. How about a big cloud of toxin for you there? Ugh. Smoking is bad for you. But look at this shit in your skies. They make me stop smoking cigarettes at a bar. Look at this shit's coming through your window. It's coming through your window over here in Birany. Place so good they had to name it twice. My kala, your kala. Kala, hana, ramalama, ding dong over here. A ramming, ging, ging. Wait a minute. Jinning. Ramming, yinning. Ramming, okay, yeah, I could do that. Palmerston, yeah. What a bunch of wankers you have at Palmerston. There's Palmerston North in New Zealand, and they're going to get pummeled too. Look what's happening in Palmerston North. Look. They're getting chem bombed too. Chem Bomberton North. Chem Bomberton Australia. Big vag cloud out here. That you see periodically. Yeah, he fucking went there. What in the hell did I just do? I don't know, but that just happened. Okay, well, we'll reload that. Really? I don't know what the hell I just did. Nah. Hey, we'll just go back here then. Are we still on? I sent you a pics of Xmas. I'm pretty up to date with what's on that island and that peninsula. I should give you a map tour. I could come down here and do it. You see this thing right here? That's my map. Yes, I've got Xmas mapped. There's a lot of devices there. And then a secondary boom comes from here. Boom. Boom. See the chemtrail come out very fast. Boom, boom. There's a couple pellets. Lots of little pellets, and they fizzle away, and they make a chemtrail. Mm-hmm. So how you doing tonight? I had a big square down here on the low deck here, north of Melbourne. See, it's just staying there. Chemtrail right here. Whoa, that zoomed suddenly, huh? I'm determining. Look at that. Boom. I thought I was going to get you there, did I? I know I'm not going to disappoint you. Oh, my. Hi, just have a big chem bomb. Hey, let's have a big chem bomb right up the entrance. Right, coming out the entrance. Let's go in the entrance going backwards. Now, here's what went over you today. Have it, Sydney. Have it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 plume. Man, you're paying for it. There's going to be no liability for this. Let's have some amnesty for poison and everything. No amnesty. You want some amnesty? First use the word that comes to my mind is atonement. And the day thereof. Well, my song that day is going to be just a swangin'. Anybody, any fans of Clint Eastwood out there? Hang 'em high. Haman, like Haman. Boy, there's a lot of water down low. That big feature underneath. What a abomination. I mean, really, you getting fried so hard. You boiling down the low deck. Look at this shit spitting up over here. This just on its own, just spinning away, being continuously bombed, waiting to receive the next batch of geo shit that's been sent from Africa. It's time from Africa, Kemba Bamba Bam Australia, Kem bombing away, Kemba Bam Bam Kem Australia, and the animals all fucking just went away. Fire season coming here. We'll be having a toasted goanna. You got things just dying out here in the desert nobody even knows about. How the bugs doing? How the soil's doing? You know, when the soils start to go bad, nothing grows. And when these big pulse booms out here, how's that going to do for the fish? We are underneath a mass extinction level event right now. For the past 20 years, it's not even being talked about. When they talk about carbon needing to go away, and you're a carbon life form yourself who are listening to this, then somebody's thinking is highly unsound. When all these plumes coming from the tropics are impacting Darwin through this whole area up here in the tropics. The tropics, man. People dream of coming up to places like this their entire lives just to have a warm day. And well, from what I'm understanding, Australia's not having some very warm days this summer through the areas that should be having beautiful tropical weather. Yep, like where I'm pointing. Should be nice. Shouldn't be snowing up here. Not this time of year. But geoengineering is the reason for every season. All in one day. And a cloud just stays in place. They ain't going nowhere. They're just rippling in the pond in the same place over and over again. It's a kid splashing in the pool in the same spot, so to speak. And the kid is called EMF. Electromagnetic frequency. And it comes in many forms. Whether it's NEXRAD, whether it's a speaker blast from a car even is considered electromagnetic frequency. Along a certain wavelength. Because we are electric, we are frequency, and we are infinitely vibrating. And I'm not just talking acting like dildos either, doing this kind of stuff. I'm talking vibrating. Nothing is solid except for a fact that this is wrong. And this is provable as being wrong. This is provable as being harmful. And it's provable that even in those documents I read that the results of their experiments are unknown for harmful effects toward humans. It's not tested for carcinogens. It's not tested for mutagenesis. It's not tested on the elderly or the children or the infirm. Well, we know that unhealthy air is what all of those groups of people I just mentioned need desperately to have be pure and toxin free. And the winds of change will blow clean and toxin free. They will fly. It won't be a distant memory to have those deep blue skies again. Remember them always. They should be about the color this blue down here. This is what color the sky should be. It shouldn't be this white hazed out crap like I'm pointing at over here. It should be this deep blue. And it's not. It's not at all anymore. And that's very saddening to me. I'm keeping an eye on Fiji. You got a boat out here. Just doing some cloud brightening. Boy, they're definitely fraying a line along the mountains. When that air is coming over the top of the mountains and releasing on in here, it's definitely causing it's a predictable, natural type effect. But when you add the chem bombs to it, something very unholy happens to it. Look at this shit. Slow framing it. Ticking time bomb for the planet every day. So let's go and have a look at what's going on. Since I have a no data situation, and we won't do a you're fucked warning today. We'll give the BOM a day to prove they're not total morons. All right, here's what you can expect. I will turn some of these winds off, as it's just distracting me. Delicious water. I love you, water. It's so sad when I watch water being misused to destroy rather than create and nurture. Alright, boy, are you fucked through here. But I said you were. So we'll have a big lake from here to here within 10 days. La Luna. How you doing? There's a detergent over here. However the hell you pronounce it now. DJ. That's DJ Ugarari. Yeah, maybe they invented spinning music. Who knows? We got the. Okay, I'm gonna give this a try. We got the Wanker Kunga Linga Junga. Bada bing, bada bang, bada bong, bada Cooper Taya. Oh my god. Well, the temperature just went up. Isn't that nice, though? What you got over here that they want? Oh, Christmas Creek. Yeah. Yeah, that'll make it sound really dramatic. You know, on the news, everybody's eating Thanksgiving. Oh my God, they flooded out Christmas Creek over in some wanking cat junka town, man. The junkies over here in wanka cat. Oh, that's fucked up. Hey, you living in this neighborhood over there? You might want to reconsider your location over here. And fix the T on the map. Okay, that was better. Hey, what's with the greenhouse here? That must be the church or something. It's shaped a little different. It's got space around it. So let's do the usuals. Let's take care of the pets. Let's make sure the pasture lands are open. Let's make sure that you've already decided where your high ground is, and it looks like you're a long fucking way from any. Yeah, that creek is fucked. Yeah, I'm really sorry to put you in your fucked zone today, but Wankat Junga, yeah. Well, somebody's gonna correct me. Wanker Junction over there is you're fucked. Eminently. Fitzroy Crescent, I've already done told you you're fucked. Joe Biden, we're all fucked just because of your name. I was just wondering what that line was. It was awful straight. I'll be surprised they're getting a bunch of nothing through here at all after all that beaming they just did. Doopity doop here in Wonkaville. You want to see your totals? I've took you through quite a few days. Here's your totals over the next 3 days. Fitzroy Crescent, those towns through here that I pointed out the other day. Yeah, you're gonna cop it bad. Gonorrhea over here. You're gonna get a lot. Oganini. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that shit. I got a stuffy nose. I'm gonna do a big drawback if I don't fix this. Okay, microphone back on. You didn't hear that. That was bad. Alrighty then. Hey, have 14 centimeters there over there, gonorrhea. And what else we got going on here? Yeah, you fucked. Yeah, you're totally fucked. The Wanker Junction over there is fucked. The dungarees over there, you're fucked. However you pronounce that shit. Fitzroy Crescent, I done told you repeatedly. You're repeatedly fucked. We're talking balls deep, throat deep, hanging off the chin fucked. If you don't like my description, well, you can go find Higgins or somebody to get your forecast from. Because you guys don't pay me to do this. At least let me have my sarcasm. No, you really don't. Your totals over the 10s through this area is poster child catastrophe, including the main city of Darwin itself. The port of Darwin will be flooded out. You look like you're averaging about... Boy, you're going to get it quick. And remember this. You see this over here? That could be a shore at any time, and that line could be here. All that could be here at any time. And I think it is. I don't think this is staying offshore. I think that's coming in. I don't think it's coming into here. I think there's a boundary line that's been set up through here that you're going to get through here. And yours is going to be after the 5 days. Right, you got a half and half and a boom. Watch it down here. Rockhampton. And down this is where Agnes Water is. They seem to be in my map mind a lot this year. Hey, Marlboro, how's that doing? I know they wanted us to quit smoking, but to quit living in Marlboro itself, that's kind of fucked up. Well, have it. Here you come. All at once. From the nothing to the something all at once. So you have a big event coming. A rather large event. And it's going to stretch its way down all the way into this area here. After this 10-day period, I figure about maybe 3 days after here. Not 13 days from now. The pressures are perfect to say that. Maybe 12 days from now. You'll have these numbers will be much higher through this area. And this area here will be in peak flood zone already. When more rain hits it. So they're doing the flood the creek and out. And as this big tendril gets stretched toward the center, and the tropic line gets pulled into here, you can expect the big glitches to start coming on the center to work this around. And they'll have to turn this on here to pulse it down. And until that occurs, this ain't going nowhere. Your pressure lines say so. Your pressure lines say fucked. Yeah, totally fucked. When I go down to the last possible moment that windy will give us. Right, here's your bubble up. It's clear on this side. This did a fight. It's 3 of them. 4 highs in a row like this is unheard of. This is winter time down here in Antarctica. Oh, it's summertime here. You got... Okay, get a guy another coffee. Scratch that, reverse it. The highs should be up here. The cold air is down here. This is where the lows should be pinching off from. This shouldn't be all atmospheric heaters going on out here. Across the whole southern half of the world being dominated by high pressure down low. This one spot here is kind of getting what I would be expecting to see from tropics. And as I look up into the northern hemisphere, look how far down these highs are descending during wintertime type conditions coming. This is November. And in November, this should be all lows up here. The highs should be down here. But yet, what are we seeing? Low, lows. But is that really a low and they're within a tick of each other? No. This is geoengineering hotspots. This is calculating individual vortices as a low pressure flow. This is geoengineering. Never did we have isobar maps that showed you 3 lows like that next to each other. Or 2 lows next to each other with only 1 tick apart. Each one of these isobars to even show up on a map is 2 ticks. Okay? 14, 16, 18. See? Says it's nonsensical. They're just being over dramatic with coming up with excuses, bipolar, quad. These pressures are basically the same. They can't forecast a fucking fart on a can of beans. But you're going to tell me one tick on this map is worth a line when each one of these lines represents two? Get the fuck out of here with your illogical, lying, bullshit excuses that you're telling people so that they sound fucking like they know what they're doing, but they're far from being kept safe. And I told you on the 23rd you was going to be in the shit. And you are in the deep shit. And coming Thanksgiving in USA time, which will put you at about this time here, you'll be getting into the dinner time United States. Post your children, United States will see running waters. They will see struggling people. They will see helicopters and houses picking people up. They will see geoengineering in action. And they will see liars not tell them the truth. Not tell them the truth. Heavy rains expected all around the world around that date. That Thanksgiving is a key time. And, you know, it's just a holiday for all those who are wanting to celebrate it and are not having everything that the TV Norman Rockwell paintings say you should have. It doesn't make you a bad person to have made choices in your lives, to have kept your individuality. It means you're beautiful, and you should stay that way. Getting fried, and it's visible. You can visibly see what it is done in the clouds. Look at these pulsations down low. Pulsations. And boom, boom, blooms. Fucking up your weather and fucking up your skies. What you gonna do about it, Australia? Get tough. Or the tough gets done to you. Big love.